Hello, hello, Internet people. It is me, Chef Lethal, and I'm here in Resonant Rise 3 for what is actually a pretty interesting episode, I will have to say. Definitely one of a kind so far on my channel. You see, what happened was I recorded the episode that you're watching right now yesterday, and I went to play back the video on YouTube that I had scheduled today. Today's Friday, so I recorded this on Thursday and it was going up on Friday. But I decided, let me watch it before it goes up because I sometimes do that. And what I noticed was the audio sucked. It was really bad. So I'm actually recording the audio track that you're listening to at this very moment on Friday evening, the day after the actual video has gone up. So I'm going to do my best to kind of give you color commentary on what is happening on the screen because today is an episode that I could not redo. You see, what I did was I did some research, just a little bit, and I have Magical Crops mod installed in Resonant Rise 3. I think it's a standard mod, and you can make ender seeds. Now, a lot of people would probably make ender seeds because you can craft ender pearls and these cool looking like ender blocks that I'll show you here in a second. This is kind of weird not being able to control what's happening at this very moment, but um, trust me. But what you can also make, if you get 9 Ender Essences, you can actually create an Ender Portal. And faithful watchers of this Resonant Rise 3 series will know that I have had the darndest time trying to find the stupid end portal in my world. I've got compasses for it. I've thrown probably about 100 Eyes of Ender trying to find my stupid stronghold portal thing, and it just wasn't happening. I think it glitched out, or it's just not there. I've dug out the entire area where the Eyes of Ender tell me it is, and my compass tells me that it's supposed to be. It doesn't exist in this world. So I found a way that I can actually create the portal using the essence of Ender, which is a byproduct of the Ender plant that you get through magical crops. So I went over here and I placed the Ender portal block, not really thinking that it was on top of all obsidian. I don't even know why the heck I put it there, but it's there. So right now, in real time, I'm contemplating jumping in. I've just backed up my world, so I know that things are safe. So here we go. I'm about to plunge into the end for the very first time in this world. I've got the hardcore end mod installed, which is why was so fervent in getting this thing recorded and up online, and that's why I'm doing this kind of post, edit thing here where we're going because I can't recreate fighting the dragon. So here's what I'm going to do. It's going to spawn us into an end stone encased area with obsidian under us. Very cool. I'm going to do a little speed up job here because the fight goes pretty long. It's a pretty challenging fight, and I do want to commentate over it. So I'm going to pause right here and then come back and hopefully get some action going on. All right. I just realized my audio was probably a little quiet there, so I've got this sped up to 3. So right now, the dragon's got 450 health. I don't know what it has in regular vanilla, but I'm just trying to go through and get the healing things. And man, I just kept missing everything. My aim was not good. I immediately regretted not bringing my spammer rocket launcher with tracking rocket technology. Yeah, because as you can see, I've made a bunch of shots, and right now haven't made very much damage to the dragon. Really focused on the healing towers. What's cool, a really great feature I love, is that there's a block called Falling Obsidian. So some of these towers, when you break the healing thing, it just kind of scatters and implodes, and it looks really, really cool. Some of them have TNT in them, and actually a few of the times it has hurt the dragon when I blew up one of the healing towers. It was really cool. But yeah, with the hardcore end mod installed, the dragon is a lot harder. She seems really fast, and obviously, I mean, we're watching this in 3 speed, but she seemed a lot faster. Occasionally, she'll hit you, and you'll get a status effect. So she gave me poison a few times. She gave me blindness once or twice. Just real pain in the butt, and the Endermen are all pissed off. They're all super angry. So I didn't want to go down there and fight them. And anytime I try to get close to her to fight with like my sword, which I think is my better weapon against her, anytime she'd hit me, I'd just go flying like way back. Like her knockback was crazy. So I pretty much had to rely on the bow the whole time. So don't be fooled by the fact that her health is below half right now and it's only been like a minute. It was a fight for the ages, and I really wish that the whole recording had gone through because she caught me by surprise a bunch of times. There's these vampiric little bats flying around that were giving me status effects and just causing me overall grief. They were striking me with lightning, or I was getting struck by lightning. So there, you can see all the bats there, right there, for a second, and I'll probably yeah. So that's me swinging my sword at the bats because they were driving me nuts. I'm on fire. I keep getting struck by lightning right there. I just got struck again, and I couldn't figure out what it was. Was it the dragon? Was it the bats? I think it was the clouds, because later, well, spoilers, but later I pick up a cloud block, and it actually says in the description that it will give you, like, it'll randomly strike lightning, which is kind of cool. And I think one time the dragon got struck by lightning, which was very fortunate for us. But so here's me. I'm just really beating up on this chick, trying not to get obliterated by these stupid bats. And it was really annoying. Like I said, I've got protection 4 on everything, and my health was kind of in jeopardy a few times. It was a little bit lower than I wanted it to be. Let me put it that way. Um, so here we go. She's down to about a quarter, I think, which is at 64 out of 250. That's close enough to a quarter, I would say, right? 50. Oh, I'm not even close. Math is good. In my defense, I've had 2 rum drinks and I'm feeling a little tipsy. Anyway, but you saw lightning there. So this was such a good fight, man. I just really hate that this has to be like this, but things happen, and right now the dragon's being struck by lightning down to 41 health. I think the lightning was actually healing her, or she just heals, regenerates over time, and then I missed some critical shots here, down to 1 health, and I wanted to get her close, and then bam, look at that. Awesome, killed her. Now there's bats flying all around trying to kill me. We're down back to 100% speed here, and I grab all this experience. I get all this ender like essence stuff, which is kind of cool. I'm not exactly sure what it's used for. Still have to do my research on that, but really cool, awesome fight, guys. If you have the hardcore end mod installed, you need to find the dragon once you've geared up and go kill that bitch. It's a lot harder of a fight. Admittedly, just my regular fighting the Ender Dragon in vanilla, I'm not that great at it. And this is me changing my sounds because there's Endermen all around. But I'm not that great of a fighter to the Ender Dragon. I don't know why. I've only fought her like twice, I think. And I'm looking at this Exotite, I think it is, or something. But there's all these ores in the hardcore end mod. It adds biomes and liquids and ores and materials and all these things that are cool, that look cool. I don't know what they're good for. I mean, Exomite axe. I'm going through. You can make a really sweet looking pickaxe, a really cool looking hoe, leggings, a really sweet chest plate, head. All this stuff. Cool blocks. I mean, it looks nice, but I don't know what this stuff is really used for, outside of just making it into items. And obviously, I have the Tinker's Construct stuff, so I don't know that I'm really gonna need Exomite. Like an Exomite sword or pickaxe or anything like that. And then I'm getting all of these cool powders and things for the end powder. We'll be looking at the manual here soon for the mod itself. This is actually kind of a cool thing, is to have recorded the episode and then do post commentary, because I know what's gonna happen, and I can just kind of talk about the cool things that are happening instead of just being surprised by everything. Because the commentary for the dragon fight, the original commentary, was not very good. I was ambushed quite a lot, and I was very just surprised about everything almost, and it was really super annoying. And I kept telling myself in my head, like, "Yo, chef, stop saying these things because it's really annoying, and you're not making any sense. You're just exclaiming like, 'Whoa, there's the dragon!'" And then at that point, I would say, "Whoa, there's the dragon." So doing this, I can prevent myself from doing that. So this is kind of cool. I wouldn't say that I would want to do this again, because it means that there was an error in a recording, but this is pretty cool. So let's take a look here at what we've got. I got my sword out. I have 131 levels of experience, which go away once I jump in the portal. Very sad about that. I lose 100 levels when I go through the portal, and I'm not going to give it to myself because I don't think that's really necessary. Just kind of disappointing. So right now I'm just flying around looking for these biomes that they mention on the wiki and online. What is this liquid? I don't even know at this point in the recording. I don't know, but I end up looking it up, and it's totally cool. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what's new. Obviously, there's all these floating islands out here. This kind of looks like almost like a little shelter. It's got the obsidian roof, what kind of looks like, and the endstone body. There's clouds all around which you can kind of walk on. They're semi-transparent, I would say. You can step on them, but you'll sink through very slowly. Then I just see this pillar of just cool purple goo, and I'm like, what is this crap? I mean, I don't even know what it's really good for, but I'm looking for a bucket here. So let's grab this bucket and pick up the liquid, see what we've got. We have Ender Goo Bucket. Okay, but that unlocked an entry in the Ender Compendium, which I'm pretty sure we're going to look at here pretty soon. But basically, it's just a liquid that gives no good explanation. Here we go. So I'm looking at all the things that the mod gives us, which is pretty cool. There's the Dragon Essence that doesn't really seem to be doing too much of stuff. But we have a ton of it now because we killed the stupid dragon. Um, and the basic, okay, so there's the Alter Nexus, the basic Essence Alter, which I don't even know what any of this stuff does, which is kind of insane. So when you click on that, you can't actually buy the object. So I don't even know what it does. I have to look it up. I don't really feel like looking it up. The dragon stuff here. Um, just trying to see the enhanced brewing stand. I'm kind of interested in. I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm reading the journal entry on it, but it looks like you can make things faster and with more power to them. If you needed to make a better brewery situation, so it looks like you can go up to like three tier three, even tier four possibly, which is kind of cool. And then here's Ender Goo, thick goo found across the Ender dimension. It's aggressively fights water, especially in the end. I didn't see anything too useful about it. There's Endium, which I don't even know if it's useful or what it does or what it's for. Um, Actually, kind of looking at it now, it looks like we might be able to use it to make a biome compass, which will point us in the end to different biomes. And there's all sorts of different blocks in this mod, which are kind of cool. There's igneous rock here, which I'm not exactly sure, but it's going to set me on fire. And I'm sure I could look it up in the book what it does, but I'm not going to do that. But it's there, and so there. I fell through the cloud there, but it didn't actually let me sink all the way down. So now my main goal is just let's fly around and try to find something interesting. I mean, this whole mod is about interesting things in the end, and right now all I've found is goo and uh, stuff. And then I see this Ender Pillar. What the heck? And Super Enderman, angry Ender. Oh, look at all of the Endermen. Okay, this is crazy. There are so many Ender. I hope you can see this. There are so many flippin' Endermen that it's insane. They're all mad. They're all making noise. They're all pissed. And so my thought is, let's pour water on them and they'll teleport away. They're not teleporting. And they're falling from the frickin' sky. So I've marked. I'm gonna just go ahead and spoil, but I've marked this area because this is fast. This is a tower of awesomeness. There's got to be something in this tower other than pissed off Enderman that we are going to find, right? So, I just thought for some reason that this would work, and this definitely did not work. So I tried to, um, get them out of there with water, and I'm just trying to figure out a way to get them wet, basically, and get them out of the way because it's super annoying. They're not cool. They're not making me very happy. They're all staring at me. They're all instantly aggroed. It wasn't like I had to look at any of them or anything like that. They were all, look at all of them. It's insane. Look at, and they're just falling from the sky. So I thought that this would kill them, or they would at least teleport away. No, they're climbing the water. Climbing it. Look at, that guy punched me in the face. Climbed the water. I can't believe it. I actually, even looking at this now, I can't believe this happened. So many Endermen, and they just keep falling from the sky. Just keep falling. So probably what my strategy will have to be in the future when I come back is to just put like a roof on it, and the Enderman will just drop in on that. Did I just get struck by lightning? I think I did. But yeah, there's a ladder there, and I just got blinded by one of the angry Endermen. But there's a ladder there that goes down, and I wanted to see where it went to. Because I mean, they're just falling. It's so crazy. So many Endermen. Why are there so many Endermen? Look at it though. You can't tell me that's not crazy. So here's my attempt at trying to break in. Um, Not successfully at first, but I find like a little foothold here where I can, okay, because I didn't want to go down the ladder because that's dumb. But because I upgraded my hammer, I can break the obsidian with it now. And I do that and immediately get assaulted and say, "Deuces, I'm out." And the Endermen, they just want me so bad. They just fall to their doom, fall to their death, which is kind of insane. But I tell you what, guys, there's more of this recording, and it's all kind of the same thing, just searching around and trying to figure out what we can do, and then I end up going home. But I'm going to call it here because this has just been really weird. But I hope this has been okay. I definitely wanted to get the Ender Dragon fight on camera, and obviously I could not redo it, so I needed to do this whole situation. Hopefully that's okay. I think doing this is better than skipping out on the fight and then just starting up a new episode and be like, so last time I fought the dragon. That's not cool. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. I think this is episode 64. Yeah, it is episode 64. Look at that. I'm awesome. But seriously, guys, thank you so much. And I look forward to the next episode. I've actually already recorded it at the time that I'm recording this audio, and should be good. So thank you so much, guys, and I will see you next time.